Well, Bay Talent Group was formed to do a consolidation of staffing firms starting in Canada and eventually migrate into the United States. We primarily place people in the what I call the mid-market sector and the executive sector. If you look at a triangle, you look at the top end of a triangle, that's really the executives. You look at the mid-level, which is mid-management, that's where we play in. We play in there and we play in that top sector. And we place basically in the contract side of the business as well as permanent placement. Contract is pretty finite. They need somebody for a period of time to do either a project or to do a vacations or something that has a finite time, where the permanent placement is they need somebody actually as a worker to stay there. We call permanent placement, like they need a CFO or a controller. So those are primarily what we do. On top of that, we're inlaying that with a technology bent. What I mean by that is every industry has technology. Talent acquisition is no different. We recognize that as a company, and we want to really put that to the forefront. So we'll have a big technology play as well as the bread and what I call the bread and butter of consolidation of staffing firms. There's a couple of reasons. One is the technology aspect of it, because technology, as you know, is really a function of the multiple of a revenue. We're a function of a multiple of the EBITDA. So we feel with the technology that we're putting into our company will sort of be a hybrid, so it'll be even a better multiple down the road. More importantly, we think that the talent acquisition space is not going away. It's 40% of the United States is some kind of a contractor or consultant. I don't think it's any different in Canada as well. It's just the way the world is today. Everybody needs people. We have virtually no unemployment in IT sector in Toronto, let's say. So everybody needs people. They need Python people. They need cybersecurity people. We provide that. So that's a plus for an investor, because that's not going to go away. Also, from a recession point of view, and we all know something's going to come down the pike after the election in the United States. Well, our perm business will go down the tubes because nobody's really going to be hiring. However, our contract business will be steady, more so because work still has to be done, and we provide that work. For us, it's really a function of exposure. So it exposes us to get capital, so we can grow and do what we want to do, which is go after staffing firms as well as technology and some of these other projects that we're putting in place to really separate us from the herd. Also, because it exposes us to our market. And what I mean by that is it exposes us to our clients, it gets more exposure to our candidates, and more exposure to our employees. And it's all a plus because we're different than everybody else because we're public. And that's the key for us. They think I place people, and what I mean by that, they think I get people jobs. I keep it simple, stupid, right, KISS? I place people, I get people jobs, and that's great. That's a good thing to do.